Hello again. My name is Lucina Balian from Harmony Speech Therapy and Diagnostics. And today I want to talk to you about another goal that we target during therapy. Again, this is a really important one for life skills, for language building, and overall, really giving our children a sense of order in their life. And this one is for sequencing. And of course, this is a goal for our most like higher level thinking kiddos or older kiddos, the ones that are able to, they do have some language. So this goal is great because it really helps the child to tell you a story, tell you what happened to them, be able to tell you if they got hurt or what happened to them, or even ask or request for you to do something for them and be able to articulate that and to be able to explain that in a way that's understandable. One of the best ways really to address the sequencing goal is in the kitchen. And I encourage all parents to really engage and be present with their children in the kitchen. Allow them to help you cook, bake, crack an egg, mix the pancake, mix a batter, um, make a pizza. There's a lot of great ways to incorporate the help of a young one, a child, in the kitchen and really help them with a lot of life skills. So during teletherapy, I would like to address this goal by using some apps, different activities. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how we may target a sequencing goal while having the child be super engaged in the session and eliciting a lot of language. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen by using an app. I'm going to share my screen with the app so you can see how we target a sequencing goal. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen right now. It's going to take a minute. All right, here we go. So this app is called Kidopia.
Kidopia, early learning
It's a
adventure.
really great app. It has a lot of activities in it. One of my favorite ones is the Junior Chef's Kitchen app. And I love this app because there's a lot of activities that the kid can do if they enjoy baking a cookie, if they enjoy baking a cupcake, or if they enjoy making pasta. So I'm going to pick the pizza. So here you see that there are all the ingredients are laid out. And what we could do is we can ask the child to tell us what they want to put in first. So they may say water. And we say, okay, first we pour the water. So we'll take the water and we'll pour the water. Then they might say oil and say, we can say, okay, next we pour the oil. So we take the oil and we pour the oil and so on and so forth. And then so we'll put all the ingredients in, and then we'll also help the child by really modeling that language for them. First, we put the water, then we put the oil, then we put the flour, then we put the salt, then we put the yeast. And then now what do we do? And we will expect the child to say mix, or now we mix, or any variation, or any production of language that tells us that they want to do the next step, which is mixing the batter together. So we'll mix, 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 and we'll say mix, 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 mix. Mix the batter, mix the batter, mix, 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 mix. Really a lot of language here. They can see it. They can ask for it. So this is taking a really long time to come together. So lots of words. We can stop and then and then the child might say more mix. And so we'll say, okay, more mix. So we'll mix, mix, mix it all up until we get, oh my goodness, this is really taking a while, huh? So we'll mix it, mix it, mix it until we get a nice batter there, and then we're all done. And then we'll say, okay, now what do we do? Next, we put the dough on the sheet, and then what do we do? And then the child can say roll. And we say, okay, so we're gonna roll, 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 roll. Great. Now we're going to add the sauce. And so this is great because the child has a lot of choices. They can tell you the color, they can tell you the location, the right one, the left one, the middle one, depending on where the child is. I'll give them a choice. You might say the red one or the green one. And then they'll say, okay, the red sauce. So we'll then take the spoon, scoop the sauce, and spread the sauce. Spread the sauce all over the pizza. Okay, we're all done. This is the fun part. We get to add the ingredients. So as you can see, this is demonstrating an example of a great teletherapy session or therapy session in general, whether in person or via teletherapy. And you can say, okay, what ingredients do you want to add? So they can give you their choices. There's lots of options and so on and so forth. So for example, let's say we just want to do a cheese and mushroom pizza. So we'll say, okay, how many mushrooms do you want? Again, you can work on counting, you can work on locations, you can work on objects. Then we're going to go next. Okay, the next step, we need to bake the pizza. Bake the pizza. So then we'll start the oven and it's baking. The pizza is baking. Really fun. I love this activity because it can easily be transferred into the home. It could be done with the family. It could be done with friends. A lot of action words: baking, cutting, spreading, pouring. Here we go. We're slicing the pizza. Love this activity. Okay, we're all done. Now we get to eat and we get to pick our fork color, our napkin color, lots of language. Okay, now it's time to eat. Now we're gonna eat and we can gobble it all up. I can eat half. Okay, I only ate half the pizza. Okay, let's eat more pizza. You can incorporate gestures. Love it. Okay, we're all done with our pizza. Okay, yeah, there we go. And it could come back even. So that was our session with the pizza baking. And as always, I will encourage parents to go ahead and use this language, use these ideas, expand their child's activities in the home by allowing them to engage with them in the kitchen, allowing them to help them cook. It takes longer, but it's very rewarding. There's so much language that could be taught during a cooking or baking session. So I hope that was helpful. We have too much fun in teletherapy. We'll definitely be back with more demonstrations. And thank you. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.